What's up, fellas? Chat House here. Teddy's right below me, annoying the hell out of me. But we're gonna do one video. We're gonna do a video about one thing you have to stop doing in 2020. It's important. It's something that I've kind of discovered over the last, I don't know, 3-4 months. Discovered I was doing a lot and didn't really understand the impact of it. And that is simply lying to myself, lying to yourself. So you gotta stop lying to yourself. The way that you're lying to yourself is basically intending to do something or telling yourself you're going to do something and then not doing it. So how does this affect you? Well, you need to trust yourself. You need to know that you're going to follow through on the things you set out to do, or else you're just not going to believe that you can achieve what you want to achieve. So when you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, you develop a distrust of yourself and your word. To counter that, when you say you're going to do something and you consistently do it, for example, like filming this video, even though I didn't want to do it, had a rough sleep, Teddy was puking and shiting all night, but I said I was going to do it, so I had to do it. When you keep on continually doing the things you set out to do, when you don't lie to yourself, when you follow through on the things that you set out to do in the first place, you develop confidence in your word and trust in who you are. That's very important. As a man, you need to trust who you are. You need to trust that you will go out and do what you have to do, regardless of whether you feel like it or not. So a couple things to do. One is be very aware of the promises you make to yourself. So be very aware of, I'm going to learn the guitar, I'm going to build a business, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I want this house, I want this, I want that. Be very aware of the things that you are promising yourself. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the gun range. I'm going to go shoot my bow and arrow. I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. All these little things that you say to yourself are very important. Write them down. After you write them down, you can determine if they're true or not, or if they're just the result of something you saw on TV, a little commercial you saw, something you saw on Instagram or something like that, or a video you watched. Make sure they're true to who you are. Now, what is true to who you are? It has nothing to do with who you've been. I'm going to cover this in a video in a bit, but it is not about who you have been. That should not be the focus. You're not trying to focus on things you want to change. You're focusing on the future, who you're trying to become. And who you're trying to become lines up with what you want to achieve. And what you want to achieve is limitless. So don't put limits on it. Make it big, daring, and audacious, and it'll force you to become someone better. To get something you don't have, you have to become someone that you are not currently. But you, of course, have the capacity to become that person. So what it all boils down to is going after something in the future, telling yourself what to do, and doing it. Stop lying to yourself. This year, this week, today, if you set out to do something, do it. It will have a greater effect than that single thing being done. The effect will be a greater trust in yourself, more confidence in who you are, your word, and your abilities, and that is powerful. With that, we all want to be the man. Click the link down below. I've got a free ebook for you called How to Be the Man. You get to join the newsletter and so forth. And we've got a lot of content on the back end in the newsletter every single day. And if you like the video, press subscribe and press the like button. Appreciate it. Comment below if you have any questions. And again, stop lying to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're going to be someone, be that person. The effort it takes to be great versus the effort it takes to be mediocre, it's not a huge difference. It's not that big of a difference. You just have to change the quality of person that you are, and that's something I'm trying to do every day too. So let's get after it. Take care.